You are not learning slowly, you are learning without a problem. That sounds strange, so let me explain. Most people open a book, a video, a course with one quiet hope. Please put something useful into my brain. So they highlight, they save, they take notes, they collect ideas like proof that they are improving. But a week later, nothing changes. They can't use what they learned. They can't explain it clearly. They can't connect to their life. So they tell themselves, maybe I'm just bad at learning. I don't think that's the real problem. The problem is that information doesn't become wisdom just because it enters your head. Information becomes useful when it has a job, and that job is usually a problem you are trying to solve. If you read without a problem, everything looks important. If you watch without a problem, every sentence feels like advice. If you study without a problem, your brain has no reason to choose what matters. So it tries to keep everything. And when you try to keep everything, you end up using almost nothing. That's why two people can read the same book and get completely different results. One person is collecting sentences. The other person is looking for an answer. One person asks, "How do I remember this?" The other person asks, "Where can I use this today?" That second question changes everything. It turns learning from storage into movement. I've seen this in teaching for years. A student can listen to 10 corrections and still play the same way. Not because they are stupid, because none of those corrections are attached to a clear problem in their mind. Then one day we make the problem simple, not 10 things, one thing. Listen to the beginning of the sound. Relax one part of the hand. Feel one direction in the phrase. Suddenly, the same student changed faster. Not because they received more information, because the information finally had somewhere to go. That's the part most people miss. Your brain isn't a warehouse. It's a problem-solving machine. Give it noise, and it gets tired. Give it a real problem, and it starts organizing itself. That's also why your mind races at night. It might not be broken. It might just be solving the wrong problems. What do they think of me? Am I behind? What if I chose the wrong path? Why am I not further along? Those are problems too, but they are often impossible to finish. So your mind keeps spinning. A better question is smaller. What's one thing I'm trying to understand this week? What's one skill I'm trying to use? What's one mistake I keep repeating? What's one sentence I can turn into action today? That's how learning starts to become real. Not by consuming more, not by saving more, not by building a second brain that never touches your first life, but by giving your attention a direction. So before you open the next book, video, course, or podcast, do this. Write down one problem, one question, one thing you want to change in the real world. Then learn with that in mind. You'll ignore more. That's good. You'll remember less. That's fine. You will use more. That's the point. You're not learning slowly. You are probably learning without a target. Give your mind a better problem and watch how much faster it wakes up. We'll continue in the next one.